traffic be so beautiful on Mondays and Fridays, bro. So beautiful. But let's talk about my favorite primetime game or national televised game for the Detroit Lions this year. Obviously, you got Green Bay on deck twice, a Thursday night and Thanksgiving. We all know Thanksgiving game is on Thursday. We got the Raider game. That's the only primetime game outside of Thanksgiving that we got at home. Dallas on a Saturday because the college football playoffs is on that Monday. What else we doing? What else we doing? Sorry, the driver just threw me off on the driver's side. Drop off at my job. So yeah, Green Bay, the Raiders, Kansas City, obviously, Dallas. So I say Green Bay twice, Dallas, the Raiders. There's one more in there. Sorry, and Kansas City, obviously, those the five. So, I mean, I'm excited for the Kansas City game. I mean, I'm very, very excited for the Kansas City game. The Raider game I think those the two for me. And the Dallas. And kind of with Dallas, that's the one I'm kind of probably going to more likely go to, even though it's kind of towards the end of the year. Never been to Jerry World. Heard it's great. You're going to spend a lot of money. What's new, right? But I just don't like the fucking Cowboys. So I'm gonna say that coming third for me personally. I just don't like the fucking Cowboys. But especially after what happened last year. Second for me, I'm gonna go ahead and say Kansas City come in second. We love the Kansas City game. Kick off the season. But what takes away from it being number one and us getting to help bless the NFL season is like we playing them on ring night. You know? And we know that the NFL team that win the ring and win the Super Bowl, they not losing on ring night. It's kind of like we've been put there to be like the sacrificial lamb or whatever. So we know they're not going to lose on ring night. I hate to say that, but you never know. Anything can happen between now and the first game as far as injuries and whatever. I don't think Kansas City falling off this season. Had they lost the Super Bowl, maybe. But they did, kind of, Cincinnati kind of, stumbled. But they kind of killed that Super Bowl hangover curse. They kind of stumbled last season. Joe Burrow had that little, whatever kept them out. They stumbled, and then, at some point, they recovered. So, we'll see if the Eagles can kind of do that. But it boiled down between us and Chicago. And they just chose to go with Chicago. Go with us because we was more appealing. And we had a better football team. They wasn't going to making it an opening game on ring night, a divisional opponent. Too early for Bengals, Bills, Bills, and Eagles. But that's second. It's highly anticipated, but I don't really like that spot we in, how they doing this, but hey, I'm excited. But number one for me is the Raiders, and I'm going to tell you why. I know people are saying, why the Raiders game? Obviously, it's one of our more appealing home games. The Raiders is a National Football League brand. So they had to give us a primetime game at home. I remember the last time I went to a Monday night game in Detroit, it was the Job is Best Chicago Bear game where he went crazy. The atmosphere was crazy. I worked down there for a while. And just to go be a part of that, or just, you got to be a part of it in person. Traffic sucks. But just to be a part of that, it's not particular to see a particular player. Devontae Adams, dope. They got some Josh Jacobs, dope. They got rid of Waller, though, but just to go be a part of that atmosphere, and hopefully we win in the end, but you never know. injuries and stuff and how things roll. Every season is a new season. So, yeah, just to be able to be a part of that atmosphere and go see a brand like the Raiders, one of them grandfather brand names. Al Davis did a great job, just as Jerry Jones did a great job of branding the Dallas Cowboys. And a little story real quick. So, you know, a lot of people that follow Oakland sports, like Bay Area sports, they tell you that, you know, Mark Davis or Al Davis trademarked like the Las Vegas Raiders and all this stuff years ago. They knew they was gonna leave Oakland no matter if they bought a new building or not. All right. So at one point it was a rumor in which the Raiders were gonna move to San Antonio, and Jerry Jones blocked it because he knew the Raider brand was a threat in Texas to the Dallas Cowboy brand. So he had that shit blocked. So that just lets you know how powerful the Raider brand is. And the Raider brand is probably go back farther as far as prestige than the Dallas Cowboy brand, you know. But I could be wrong there, but it's close. You did have Tom Landry, those guys, but yeah, that's my favorite one, just because it's in Detroit and what it's economically gonna do for the city of Detroit, and just that atmosphere. You can't get that nowhere. You know, the atmosphere you get in Detroit. I mean, obviously, the atmosphere you're going to get in Arrowhead, you know, but this is for the city of Detroit. And then hopefully they can ride that momentum. They can ride that momentum into the draft, you know, because we're going to host a draft next season. So it's interesting. Not sure what made them move around the draft. Probably spaz it up. Remember, it used to be a big thing where these guys used to go to Wall Street and throw the football and, you know, stuff of that nature. So, but yeah, everything's needed a little bit of change. So, but yeah, that's where I'm rolling with. But if you just saying just from a competitive game experience, just for team, it's Dallas. I just don't like Dallas. I don't like them. So, just from a game, but just overall experience, Ford Field, the Raiders. So that's where I'm going at. But hey, let me know what game that y'all into the most primetime wise. But for me, overall, it's Ford Field, the Raiders, October 30th. Another thing about it is one day before Halloween. So yeah, yep. One day before Halloween. So it's gonna be the Raiders fans travel. You know, they got a national brand. And if the Lions start winning, they one of them older teams too. It used to be prestigious way back in the day. If they start winning, this Lions gonna instantly be a national brand. You know, and they're gonna reap the dividends at the end of the day. That's one thing the Forest just didn't understand. They was happy with just being them and making the money that they making. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and TikTok. Peace.